Hey guys, it is me, HappyCairek, and welcome back to Last Standard Survival. So today is the day when we will try to upgrade the base just a tiny little bit, and you might think that, hey, Psych, your base is already upgraded here. You already have your level 5 walls. Psych, what else do you want? And that would be kind of nice question, except I don't need to upgrade walls anymore, but I would like to upgrade these chests just a little bit. So some people don't really know how you can store 70 items here in just one slot. So to do that, you have to click on this arrow up there in the top right corner. Once you click on it, once you have your racks, you will be able to upgrade them to a bit higher level, and to do that you need to have some ash planks. So today we are going to go to the swamp location. We will try to farm some of those ash planks over there, but before we do that, I'd like to craft some sort of a recipe. So for those who do not know, there's a way to increase your chances of getting wood, right? So the more so that we could get more wood, and I kind of like it, except I don't remember what else we need. I think we need some carrots, if I am not mistaken. I also feel like we need one mushroom. So let's get that. Let's get some food and perhaps a mushroom. Please tell me I got a mushroom. There we go. We got 65 shrooms. That is more than enough. Let's get those boys, and I think we are ready. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we are actually ready to go and cook that stuff and go to the swamp location. So, yeah, and to those that have just joined to the stream, welcome, 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 welcome. I'm glad to see all of you here. And if you're watching this live stream after it's over, you already know what to do. Hop to the pinned comments down below. There you can find timestamps, and you can use those timestamps to navigate to your favorite parts of the live stream a bit quicker, like us doing raids, us like farming ash logs, us opening up some crates, because we're also going to go to the transport hub. We will open up some transport hub crates, etc., etc. So make sure to check out the timestamps, and welcome once again to all of those that are watching this live stream live. I'm glad to see all of you here. Hopefully all of you are having a fantastic day. And yeah, that should be the recipe, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to show you all of those recipes if you don't know what they are. So there we go. You can unlock all of those recipes that way. And hey, let's drop all of these things. And do we need anything else? Carrots, shrooms, and that stuff. There we go. That's how we are going to get the salmon soup. Let's cook that. Wait, why can't I skip it? Whoa, whoa, it doesn't allow me to skip it for some reason. Guys, there's a glitch! I found a glitch! It doesn't allow me to skip it. I wanted to skip it, but I can't do it anymore, ladies and gentlemen. I really wanted to use this salmon soup today and test it out, but the game doesn't allow me to do it. No! Disappointment is immeasurable and my day's been ruined. Seriously, unless I can re-enter this thing, but I can't do it anymore. I can't hold it. I can't skip it. And there's nothing I can do about it. I can't skip that thing. Well, we'll have to go without the soup. It's not like that soup would have been better. Like, my entire goal with that soup was to get it and diss that soup. I wanted to diss the crap out of that soup because I knew that it's going to be bad. I knew that that soup is going to be bad, so I just wanted to say that, hey, guys, don't waste your time with the soup. And, yeah. Well, basically, that soup is bad, unless they've changed something. Right? Unless they made that soup a bit better, but I really doubt it. I don't think they made that soup better. I think it's still bad. I don't think they've done anything with it, so don't worry about it. Don't worry, we are definitely taking way too many guns. Wait, I used to take flare guns. Yeah, let's get the flare guns. Boomers, let's get the flare guns. And there's one more thing that we need to do. There's one more thing that we need to do. Oh, I forgot. Oh my goodness, that one brain cell. Oh, we needed to get some armor. We needed to get some armor. And let's get that armor. Where is it? I moved some paints. There we go. That's what I've done. And where's the ghillie suit? There we go. That's the ghillie armor. Except I wish maybe I could take the full durability one. There we go. Let's get that ghillie armor. I will take perhaps this broken armor as well. Why not? I'll delete it. Actually, we already have another armor in the thing. So I kind of don't need it. But this one is broken anyway. So it doesn't matter. Let's go for it. Whatever, I might use this. I might use that stuff. I might not use it. I don't know. We'll see. Let's just go. We are definitely ready. Let's not over-prepare. I say that as I keep taking more grenade launchers. More katanas, more everything. Actually, we took 0 katanas. In any case, let's upgrade all the weapons. Bam. Let's skedaddle. Ladies and gentlemen, let's skedaddle. I'm ready. Are you ready? How do you got so much armor? By clearing police department, by clearing Bunker Alfa, by doing raids, by... It's pretty much everywhere. Armor is pretty easy to get. Even on your free-to-play account, armor, like, is really kind of easy to get. Like, armor isn't that hard to get. Armor is one of the easier things to get in the game. One of the easier, important things to get in the game. Okay, we are ready. And I also want to kind of reset this thing. I needed to go in my ATV to go to the swamp location anyways. But I just want to reset this timer. As I said many times, I wish that this transport hub and all of the other locations reset? I wish they were resetting every like 22 hours. Maybe at least every 23 hours. Not every 24 hours because it's annoying. As every day it will keep resetting, let's say 3 p.m. So you're not going to be able to just enter that location at 3 p.m. So let's say you enter it at 3:05, then 3:10 p.m., 3:15, and it keeps going on and on until you'll just have to skip it and clear it the next day. So yeah, I wish they changed the timers. Maybe one day they'll do that. Maybe one day they will do that. Time for us to go back to the base and let's go to the swamp location real quick. We're not gonna farm there for too long. I brought here lots of hatchets, but don't worry about it. We're not gonna spend there forever. I want to get like a few stacks of wood and then we will skedaddle from there. Hey Psych, I'm a free-to-play player. I don't know how to breed doggos. Can you make a review on it? There's nothing to know about it. You just breed them. It's very straightforward. Level 1 doggo plus level 1 doggo will be level 2 doggo. Level 2 plus level 2 will be level 3 doggo. Level 3 plus level 3 might be a level 4 doggo. It's not even confirmed, I guess, that you get a level 4 doggo. But a level 4 doggo plus level 4 doggo gets you a chance of getting a true friend doggo. That's it. Basically, just keep breeding. There's nothing for you to think about it. Just keep breeding them and that's it. There's really nothing to think. Just keep breeding them and that's it. It's not like you have thousands of doggos anyways. Okay, we gotta hop on the ATV. They do that less than 24 hours timer in Forlorn Fair. Yeah, I'm sure they could do it. I'm sure they could just change those timers and that's it. We're not asking for anything crazy. Just instead of like 24 hours, give us 22 hours. Instead of 2 days, give us 1 day and 22 hours. That's it. We don't need anything else. Just remove 2 hours from all of the locations and we'll be fine. Or they could do like a global timer that Bunker Alfa resets, let's say, at noon every day, but I guess that'd be goopier, maybe. I don't know. In any case, whatever they do, it doesn't mean that they'll change anything. Hopefully we have some fuel in that ATV. I didn't even check if we have enough fuel. I just hopped on the ATV and that is it. If there was a better backpack, it would be great for raids. Yeah, if we had even a bigger backpack, that would be amazing. I mean, this backpack is already kind of big, but I wouldn't mind a bigger backpack for sure. A bigger backpack, perhaps more storage in our chopper or something. More storage is always better. But even this backpack, I mean, it's kind of fine-ish, as a lot of people don't even have that tactical backpack. I mean, even though it's kind of common. Not tactical backpack, but it is a tactical backpack. It is kind of weird how it's a tactical backpack and yet tactical armor is going to be the green armor. So it is, I wouldn't say confusing, but you got the point. The military backpack is this suits with these tactical trousers. And they have the same kind of skin, the same camo pattern. But this backpack is called tactical backpack. In any case, let's open up some trees. Let's chop down some of the trees, ladies and gents. As I said, we're not going to spend here forever. I just want to get a few trees. I want to get a few ash logs. And then we can go back to the base and we can start cutting down those logs into ash planks. And yeah, as I said, I wish they added another location here in the swamp location. I think everybody would love that, especially those players that have already unlocked their ATV. As farming in this game isn't very amazing, right? It's pretty boring. I guess everybody could agree on that. Like, it's something that a lot of people don't want to do. And I'm not saying that they should remove farming from the game. I still think that if you want to farm in this game, I still think it should be like the cheapest way of getting resources. Because if you want to get wood, like cheapest way of getting wood is just going to a green zone and farming wood. But imagine if we had like a lumber mill, right? Maybe it would be cool if we had a few lumber mills. I don't know, like one lumber mill for the swamp location. You go there, you clear that lumber mill. You obviously have to use your guns, but at the end, you get to open up perhaps a few crates, and those crates contain wood, right? Like, contain ash logs. And I'm not talking about like 5 ash logs. I mean like proper ash logs. Like maybe, I don't know, like 2-3 stacks of ash logs, maybe a stack of ash planks or something. I don't know. It depends on the amount of guns we have to use there. Could be less, could be more, I don't know. At least it would be more interesting to clear that place, right? Because farming is pretty boring. So if we had a lumber mill, it would be a lot more fun, in my humble opinion. So that's what I would like to see. Maybe some sort of a mine shaft where you can get stones, iron without farming that stuff. You can still farm it. You can still get more resources by farming. But I'd like to have another option where you can just get resources. I mean, would the mill be expensive, though? I mean, if it's cheap, then it makes no sense. It has to be more expensive than farming. Right? Otherwise, it kind of makes no sense to add it because you would just have to... Because why would anybody farm then? So it would depend. Again, I'm not a developer. I don't know what kind of resources it would have to... It would give us there. And how many guns would have to use there. But as I said, I'd love to have a lumber mill that gives us ash trees. This way I wouldn't have to farm and I would just go there and clear that lumber mill. Like some sort of a mini Bunker Alfa, except it's a lumber mill. You go there, you clear it, you get resources, and you don't have to kind of farm them. You can still farm them if you want to get more resources, obviously. But yeah, that's what I would add. Because we don't really have a lot of things to do with our ATV anyway, so we might as well just get a lumber mill. Like, would be nice if we had some sort of a location that we can access only using an ATV instead of just these two swamp locations. You got the point, ladies and gentlemen. Would be awesome, I think. And I guess people would like that as well, because farming is never epic. I haven't seen a single player there. Oh, I love farming. And now, obviously, we'll get a comment from someone. It's like, I love farming. I actually farm every day before bed. I've gotten comments from people that they fall asleep while farming. Which, I mean, it is doable. You can definitely farm, but it depends how often do you want to farm. Like, it becomes a chore, and as soon as the game becomes like a chore, it becomes boring. Bunker Alfa is a chore, but it's less of a chore than farming wood, right? Like, I'd rather clear Bunker Alfa than farm 100 wood or something. Maybe 100 wood is 100 wood is a lot easier to get than farming Bunker Alfa, but you got the point. I love farming. There we go. We see a lot of people saying I love farming now. Very nice. And I'm not saying I'm not taking away your farm, guys. You can still keep farming. You can still keep farming. But you would be able to farm plus clear a lumber mill. We could have a few lumber mills. As I said, a swamp lumber mill, right? Like ash lumber mill. Or maybe from ash lumber mill you can get like both kind of trees. I don't know. In any case, that would be awesome. Rations are better than farming. You can use your rations, right? Like they have added rations to the game, so you can ration your wood and other stuff. But you can't ration ash planks. You cannot ration ash logs. So you still have to farm that stuff manually. And again, rations are rations. Rations aren't fun, right? We're not talking about... Oh, you can buy wood from the shop. You can use your rations to auto-farm and get all of the resources with one click of a button. More content, more things that you can play, more places that you can grind. And yeah. As I said, I don't mind having locations in the game that serve a purpose. Like, we have some locations in the game, and I'm looking at Motel right now, right? I'm thinking about Motel. Like, Motel is a nice place, but... it gives just random goop. Like, gives scrap metal, gives bolts, gives duct tape, and whatever other miscellaneous resources. Maybe it's a nice place, right? I'm not saying that they should remove it. But we don't have a place that gives us wood. And I want wood. Does that make sense? Absolutely. They should add a lumber mill in the settlement. What are we gonna do with a lumber mill in the settlement? I love swamp. It's a cool spot. It is a cool spot. I'm not saying that they should remove it from the game. As I said, it still should be a lot cheaper to just farm manually on your own. Right? But there should also be an option to clear some sort of a swamp location place and get wood. Because we don't have like those things. Motel gives planks and coal. Noob. Says that best. Okay, good luck farming your motel and getting 3 coal. So it's actually 7 coal and 3 planks. Good luck taking those 3 planks, man. Good luck. Still, I said it and I'll keep saying it again. Motel is goop. right? Nobody likes motel. If you like motel, it's fine. Motel gives fixed grenades and something, and sometimes Glock or a shotgun. Yes, sometimes Glock and a shotgun and 1 grenade. And I'm not saying that motel is bad. I don't get it. Why are we attacking motel? I'm still saying that's a pretty goopy place. I'm just saying that if we have a motel, right, we should absolutely have a lumber mill. That's what I'm kind of saying. If we have a goopy place like motel, then there's definitely space for a lumber mill. That's all I'm saying. If such a trash, garbage, dog water location like motel exists, a lumber mill can exist as well beside it, right? That's all I'm saying. That was my entire kind of point of bringing up that motel in the first place. It gives screws for the settlement site. It also gives screws for the settlement. Yes. What do you think of factory? Factory's goop. Factory, like, call me crazy. If I had to rank factory higher or the motel higher, that would be very, very hard to rate them. I already have an opinion about them. There you go, guys. You can vote which location is better here in the poll. What's a better location? Motel is better or abandoned factory is better? Choose which one. And then I'll give my opinion. Okay, how much wood did we get? We got a little bit of wood. We've gotten a little bit of wood. Okay, so votes are coming in, right? And I can already see that it's almost one-sided. It is very one-sided. Okay, so some votes are changing. And yeah. Both the factory and motel is meh, says Jayla. Jayla S. I absolutely agree with that. But yeah, it looks like more people are voting for that. And yeah, motel is better than the abandoned factory. So even though motel is trash, but the abandoned factory is even worse. Like, seriously. The abandoned factory is just garbage. I think it could be nice if loot was a bit better. That's it. Like, we should just get a bit better loot from that abandoned factory and... I guess... Because it is not a hard location to clear, but it gives nothing. Really, just think about it. What does it give? What does the abandoned factory give? Just think about it. Nothing. It kind of gives nothing. It gives you those antennas needed for the settlement. And other than that, it gives nothing. Requires drone and miniguns. What requires drone and miniguns? Because factory is expensive. What? It doesn't require a drone. We're talking about an abandoned factory. We're not talking about the transport hub. Hashtag add a hospital. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having a hospital in the game. Absolutely. Absolutely. Something like a locked chest at a factory for maybe the grenade, maybe. We should get like a guaranteed grenade at the factory and it would be already a lot better, right? People would be coming to that factory more often perhaps, because just think about it. If you removed a grenade from the motel, like motel kind of loses the purpose, right? Motel becomes even worse. Like 50% of the hype around the motel is just that one grenade that you get. It's just that one guaranteed grenade. If we could maybe get 5 guaranteed first aid kits. Right, maybe a grenade from that motel, from the abandoned factory. Maybe it would be better. Abandoned factory has a chest in which you can get 2 grenades and has better loot. Has better loot than the motel. I don't know, honestly. I'd rather clear the motel than the abandoned factory. It's pretty goop. Honestly, it's pretty goop. If we could get something guaranteed, it's a lot better. Just because a location has a chance of giving something, it's bad. If we get something guaranteed, it's a lot better, in my opinion. You have to use transistors for factory. Yes, you also need to use lots of transistors. So there's that. Is Bunker Bravo worth its difficulty for the loot? No, Bunker Bravo is not worth it. You should clear Bunker Bravo if you want to get your ATV, but other than that, it's useless. Kinda. You shouldn't clear Bunker Bravo after you assemble your ATV, as it's gonna do nothing. It is gonna do nothing. Would like to see the prison again. Yes, they should definitely add the prison back to the game. Like, absolutely, they should bring it back. It should have been a permanent location. I don't know why they have removed it. It should have been a permanent location, or at the very least, it should have been an event. Like, we have the settlement event. No, not the settlement, but the community. Right, the community event. Community event is good. I'm glad that they kept it in the game. I'm glad that they haven't removed it, but the community event is bad for some reason. They should, like, buff the loot there or something. Make it more interesting, maybe, because you have to use a lot of guns there. And the loot you get is sad. They should change the way you get the loot there. They should rework that system because I don't know, there's just something about it. Going there, clearing some of the waves, wasting your guns for a chance of getting like a battery or a scrap metal piece, like, okay, or a pair of pants, like, okay, who's gonna do that? Like, it's not worth it. So if they reworked the loot at the community event, it would be, like, actually a great place. In my opinion. So yeah, same thing with the prison. The prison season was amazing, and I wanted to be back in the game. If not a permanent location, then I wouldn't mind seeing it in events, like maybe twice a month, 3 times a month, 4 times a month. I don't know. The more the better. It should have, like, some decent loot that's worth clearing. Otherwise, why would you go there? Sometimes I think that, you know what, maybe developers don't want to add more locations that are worth your time because you just get too many resources. But I also feel like they don't understand that if you want to spend more time playing a game, you should get more resources. Like, that's it. If you want to play only 30 minutes a day, you should get the amount of loot that... the amount of loot equivalent for 30 minutes, right? If you want to play this game for 5 hours, you should get enough loot. You should get enough loot worth your 5 hours. Otherwise, why would you grind? So yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna chop down both of these trees and that's it. Let's get out from the swamp location. We have farmed here for quite a bit. We still have a bunch of hatchets. That is okay. Okay, let's deal with the carrion. Watch them add gold mine, another useless location. I don't know if... What would you heard? What'd you heard about the gold mine? Why a gold mine? At this point, it'd take anything, right? But yeah. Okay, let's skedaddle from here. We have gotten some ash planks. We need basically more locations that give loot that people actually need, rather than locations that give loot that you need only once every 5 months. Like bolts, for example, right? Like, bolts are fine. I'm not saying that motel is bad. Like, motel, like, whatever. Motel has its own place. Motel is good. You can get bolts there, you can get duct tape, it's fine. But a lot of other places also give bolts and duct tape and everything. Like, we don't need any more locations that give us bolts and duct tape. So if they add, let's say, a new place, it shouldn't drop bolts again. Like, it's enough. It's enough bolts, right? We get enough bolts. We don't need... More locations shouldn't give bolts. And it looks like you can get bolts everywhere. You can get bolts in Bunker Alfa. You can get bolts in the abandoned factory. I'm sure you can get bolts at the motel. Bolts at the farm. Bolts are everywhere. Like, okay. Give me something that we don't have. Something better than bolts. Alright. Let's drop the ash planks. How many stacks did we get? Well, we got something. And hey, welcome to all those that have just joined to the stream. So we've just farmed some ash logs here. Who knows, maybe we'll go for another quick farm at the end of the live stream as well. Who knows? Perhaps. Perhaps. And time for us to sort out our inventory real quick. And it's time for us to... Oh yeah, we'll probably go to another farming thing. Because, yeah, I couldn't skip for some reason this food thing. So maybe at the end of the live stream we'll eat that food and we'll go and use maybe like 2 hatchets to be able to farm more ash logs. The more, the better. I just deleted 600 bolts from settlement daily rewards. Yeah, plus we get bolts from the settlement now. Like, the bolts are everywhere. Basic things are everywhere. I don't think they will remove them for new locations. Yeah, I'm not saying that they should remove them, but it's like, every time they add a new location, like, there will be a person defending that location. Again, I'm looking at Motel, right? Like, Motel exists in the game. It's nice that it exists, but it doesn't mean that without Motel, that's it, the game doesn't exist. Like, Motel is a nice place. Oh, because you can get bolts there. You can also get bolts everywhere. So if developers will add, let's say, a gold mine, and inside of that gold mine, guess what? You can get bolts. Somebody will say, it's not a bad place. You can get bolts there. Cool. But we have a lot of bolts already. Right? Like, every location gives bolts. Like, how many more bolts do people need? Like, seriously. How many bolts? Does a one person need? Does a person need, right? Okay, so we need to clear probably the farm location. Hopefully it's reset. Except before we go there, we need to go to the abandoned factory. And then we need to go and clear the 3rd floor. I just want to go outside. I want to see if my farm location is reset or my Bunker Alfa is reset. One of those things should be reset. Bolts are in the pine and limestones areas as well. Yeah, those things are there as well. I think mention a place where you can't find bolts and other basic materials. They're probably everywhere. I'm not sure if you can find bolts in the Blackboard PD, though. I think you can find bolts in the transport hub. Can you get bolts here? I don't know. I'm sure one of the crates gives bolts as well. Like, everything gives bolts. Oh, the farm location is reset. Hell yeah. Bolts. It says Epiphany. Yes, indeed. Bolts. Apparently lots. Yep. Some of the... Yeah, and I mean, if they remove, let's say, bolts from other locations and they just leave bolts, let's say, at that motel, we won't have enough bolts. So I don't think they should maybe remove bolts, but I don't think we need more locations with bolts. And when I mean bolts, I'm just talking about, like, a lot of other resources in general, like wires, because I think we get a decent amount of wires everywhere as well. Like bolts, maybe rubber parts are kind of rare to get, but I mean, you can also get them. They're kind of common. Ball bearings, transistors, like those are the resources that I'm talking about. Like, we don't need more of the basic things. Something more rare, something that we don't have. And the location becomes a lot better. And that's it. In any case, that's just me rambling. Let's get 2 of these weapons. That will be enough for a Revenger. But say it's Revenger. It's not a Ravager. And stop it. Get some help. We need more wires. Maybe we need wires. I mean, I don't know. But at the same time, we already have, like, wires. You can get wires kind of everywhere. If we need more, we can just clear Motel, I guess. In any case... Let's get ready. We need more factory parts. Exactly, like, we don't get any factory parts, any carbon composites. And I get it, like, those things are supposed to be hard to get, but they're stupid hard to get. Like, they are unhealthy hard to get. It's kind of unhealthy. Unhealthy for the game, unhealthy for the players, unhealthy for me. We need guns, exactly. True, more places could give guns as well. I mean, you can also get guns from Bunker Alfa, but... Yeah, it is what it is. We also need high-tech components. Yep. I'm sure they know what... Maybe they actually don't know. Well, they could question people, right? They could poll them or something. I'm sure they could figure out what kind of loot people don't have. So that we get more of that loot. Like high-tech components. I wouldn't say that they're very common. They're pretty, like, difficult to get. I'm just gonna double check it. Do we need to fight the Revenger? Yes. Let's deal with the Revenger. We need more rubber. Maybe. Maybe. What if you need 50 ATV transmissions for the helicopter? Whoa. Well, I'm never gonna have the helicopter then. Like, that's pretty much simple. If we need 50 ATV transmissions, for some reason, why would you need an ATV transmission for the helicopter? But if you need 50 ATV transmissions, then yeah, more steel. Yep. I mean, nowadays we already get like more steel, but I still think we could get more steel. Absolutely. Is rating part worth it? I need your opinion, HappyCairek. Yes, if you're level 150 and if you have upgraded your base, rating is very worth it. Rating is like probably the best way to get rich in the game, even better than Bunker Alfa. But it all depends how much time you play the game and how many raids you can do and if your base is protected. If your base is not protected and you're doing a raid and you lose all the loot that you grinded for, then obviously it's not worth it. But if you do a raid and nobody steals anything from your base, or they take crap, then it's worth it. Maybe every 5th, maybe every 10th raid you'll get something nice, something worth it. What if you need 600 bolts for the helicopter? Like, that makes sense because you need bolts. Yeah, I mean, if you need 600 bolts, like, you'll gather those 600 bolts. It's not like it'll take you forever to get those 600 bolts. You can basically farm an infinite amount of bolts. Like, if you want to get 600 bolts, you can probably get them in one day. I'm not even kidding. Obviously, if you have a lot of energy, like if you have gasoline or something and more energy, just keep farming green and yellow zones and you'll get bolts that way. There is no limit on how many bolts you can get a day. It's not like Glocks, right? You can't get an infinite amount of Glocks because you can also probably find Glocks in green zones or in yellow zones. So that's true, but you got the point. 10,000 bolts to assemble the thing, the helicopter. 10,000 bolts. 600 bolts will be accumulated via daily loot in the settlement. Exactly. And by the time you collect those 600 bolts, you'll probably collect other resources because it's not like 600 bolts will be the bottleneck. Like, if your only bottleneck is bolts, then it's a good bottleneck. It's a good problem to have, right? Like, let's say you needed 600 bolts for your ATV. Like, those bolts would never be a problem for you because you just gather enough of them. As you'd still need to get 10 ATV transmissions, you still need to get gas cylinders, steel, engines, and everything. I don't even know why we were talking about bolts today, but hey. Main topic today is bolts. Bolts in Last Earth Survival. Are they worth it? What else would be needed for a helicopter, though? I have no idea. I'm sure we'll get... if we ever get that helicopter, I'm sure developers would add some new items needed for that heli. And I think that's what it should do. Like, if they add a helicopter, I don't think we should be able to craft it. Like, if you've, let's say, played this game for 5 years, I don't think you should be able to craft the helicopter in one day. I think you should grind for it to get it. Otherwise, it's boring. Otherwise, it's not interesting. What's the point of the helicopter, right, then? Because the biggest part of having a new vehicle in the game is grinding for it. If you just want to get a new vehicle without grinding for it, then it's pointless. That's not what Last Earth is about. You have to grind for a new vehicle. Same thing as a chopper. If you already have a chopper in this game, it's not interesting. It's not that satisfying to go to the... It's not that satisfying to clear Bunker Alfa. It's not that satisfying to unlock your rest stop events. So yeah, and the same thing with all the other vehicles that we've had in the game, that we've gotten in the game in the past. Okay, I need to go and deal with the Revenger, ladies and gentlemen. Let's deal with this dude. Like, for example, ATV, right? When ATV came out, they've added gas cylinders. They've also added car batteries. They've added cogwheels. So they've added lots of things for that ATV. Lots of resources that we never had before. So we also had steel there. Like, if you were an older player, like, obviously you probably had enough steel for that ATV. So you didn't have to farm for steel, but you still had to farm for the car batteries, for ATV transmissions, and other things. Same thing with the boat, right? When they added the boat, there were lots of things that we already had in the game. But they've also added boat propellers, whatever they were called. Lots of other boat parts that we didn't have before. I think glass. So yeah. And I'm sure the same thing is gonna happen with the helicopter. They'll add the heli. Maybe you will need like a few hundred steel for it. But again, that stuff won't be your bottleneck. The bottleneck will be the new items needed for the helicopter, if we even ever get it. Every time I mention helicopter, I feel like I'm putting on clown makeup here. That is it. We did it. We dealt with the Revenger. Our armor is about to be destroyed. Boat is easy. It only takes like 30 days. Depends. Is 30 days a lot, or 30 days not a lot? Kind of depends. Right? But yeah, boat is not hard. I don't think anyone's saying that boat is very difficult to get. Boat is kind of useless though. Maybe even more useless than the ATV. So there's that. With the boat, you can unlock your titanium, but that's it. Heli's probably going to use a lot of titanium. It is probably going to use a lot of titanium, and actually it should, because titanium is useless. So we should need titanium for the ATV. For the helicopter. If you save the crane keys, you can get 6 propellers from the keys directly. Maybe. Maybe. Do a barrel roll. What? A barrel roll? Excuse me, sir. Oh no, oh no. Ladies and gentlemen. Can I wall trick them? I can. Yes, I am wall tricking them. Leave that stupid zip gun, idiot. Stop embarrassing yourself. You've embarrassed everywhere. You've embarrassed everybody. Even I'm embarrassed. Everyone's embarrassed for that dude using the zip gun. It's like, I took your chips. What chips? Put them back. I will find you. Got him. And Myth, thanks for the super chat. Hey, sorry, I've been watching your videos for a long time, and I really enjoyed them. Keep up the work. Much love from the Philippines. Thank you, Myth. Thank you, thank you. Thanks for the super chat. Thank you for watching the videos. Shout out to all the viewers from Philippines. And I'm glad to see you here. And I'm glad that you're enjoying the videos for a long time. That's always nice to hear. Thanks, man. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna drop the tactical caps. Oh, there we go. Do a barrel roll. I don't know the meme actually. Guys, I don't know the meme to do the barrel roll. Old Star Fox meme. I have no idea what's a Star Fox. So I don't know. What's a Star Fox? I don't know. I'm not too familiar with that meme. Imagine a helicopter needing 400 titanium. Even though, again, even if you need 400 titanium, I'm sure that's not going to be your bottleneck. There will be other things that are more difficult to get than 400 titanium. But again, I don't think it will cost 400 titanium. That'd be like a lot of titanium. Okay, I got some hits in the face here. Goodbye. And now let's try to go and open up the blue box. Let's see. what kind of goods we can get inside of that blue box. Oh, that's it. We got all of them. Wow, that wasn't a lot of zombies. Nope, we did not get that purple machete mod. Doesn't matter. I don't want it. We have got a little bit of copper. And that is it. We can bring some goop back to the base. And let's go. Goop in the blue box. Yes, indeed, that was goop in the blue box. Just got goop in that blue box and nothing. There is propeller for boat in the game. Yes, there are propellers. Your account cursed from purple machete, maybe. Maybe. But as I said, it's fine. It's not like we were using lots of machetes anyways. So it's not that big of a deal. I don't mind it. What is the name of your clan? I don't have a clan. I have a family. Me and Star. Also, there's Ash. There are 3 people in our family. That's it. It's like he asked for the name of the... know what he asked for the name. I'm not gonna give him the name of the clan. Why would I give it? Doesn't really matter the name of the clan. Like, why would I give it? Doesn't matter, right? Does not matter. Let's drop the tickets. We are family, exactly. We are family. Let's drop these things here. Some other things. Iron wires. Copper. Nope, does not fit. And then aluminum. You're the reason I keep going back to this game and spending my money. I never told you to spend money on the game. Literally, not a single time I told you to go spend it. Quite the opposite. Every time I get a chance, I tell you that I'm not your financial advisor. I'm telling you that you shouldn't buy here anything, as you can probably get most of the items yourself here. Clear Bunker Alfa. Bunker Alfa is your friend. Okay, we need to go and clear the 3rd floor of Bunker Alfa. Speaking of Bunker Alfa is on the menu. We will also open up the Floppy crate today. Because yes, indeed, we will clear the hard mode 3rd floor. And then we get the Floppy crate. That's what we're gonna do, ladies and gents. That's what we're gonna do. Is that enough? Do we need more weapons? Another perhaps minigun, another one of those. Yeah, the 3rd floor is gonna be long and difficult. So might as well get some guns for the road. Hopefully that's enough. That should be enough. If that's not enough, then what can I say? It's like I got the machete that you don't got with this, like, emoji. Says, celeb. Okay. Congratulations on your machete that I don't have. Congratulations. Who is Ash? He's like a brother to me, but closer. Like a father, but closer. Let's get another set of armor. More armor. Yeah, let's get... Oh, maybe we don't need more armor. Wait a second. I know what we'll do. We will open up one of the crates. We will open up perhaps a red crate. Or something. I already have red tickets there. Well, for no reason, the music just became louder, guys. I don't think it was louder for you, was it? Yeah. The keyboard's kind of weird. You can change the volume on the keyboard, and sometimes it just gets stuck and blasts volume on full. Like from 20% it'll go to 100% for no reason. Sometimes that happens. And my heart almost stopped. It's fine though. It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, let's go to the 3rd floor. I'll require a password, guys. I'll require the password, actually. Give me the password. What's that? Can you ask nicely? Give me the password. I'm not asking nicely. I'm demanding the password. I want it. That's not a question. If, guys, could you give me the password? Give me the password. Oh my goodness. 3 people and 3 people gave me fake passwords. 4 fake passwords. 5 fake passwords. I'll just go get it myself. Thanks, guys, for nothing. Thank you. Absolutely, thank you. 6, 7 fake passwords. How many fake passwords will I get? Bunch of numbers in the chat. And all of them are different. Okay, I'll get it myself. But it's like, I gave the right that's it. I'll get the password myself. Thank your other friends. Where's the password thing? There we go. Today's 24th of June. 568. 568. 568 73. 73. There we go. That's the password. Thank you. Thank you, Cyrek. Thank you. You're welcome. There we go. I just thanked myself. Usually I thank you guys for the password, but this time I just thanked myself here. Thanks for the password. Thank you. It's cool. Thanks, guys. It's fine. No hard feelings, right? It's okay. Actually, shout out to those that gave the right password. Right. There's a few of you. And shout out to you guys. But to those that try to bamboozle me, we're no longer friends. Actually, we were never friends. We were never homies. That's it. That's it. Yo, David Wiggle. Howdy, amigo. Welcome, welcome. Have a groovy weekend, bro. Thank you, man. Have a groovy weekend, too. Groovy. I don't even know what groovy means. I mean, I can kind of get it. I can kind of understand it, but groovy. I've never used the word groovy. I've heard many times. Groovy. A fashionable and interesting weekend. Okay.
Howdy, amigo. HappyCairek. Have a groovy weekend, bro.
Thanks, man. Thank you for the super chat, amigo. Have a groovy weekend. Have a groovy. Have a groovy weekend as well. That's like a tongue twister. You can't say groovy weekend fast. I dare you guys to say groovy weekend. Groovy weekend. Groovy weekend. You can't say it without a pause. Weekend. Groovy weekend. Groovy weekend. Groovy weekend. Groovy weekend. Okay, it works actually. After you practice a bit, it works. Groovy weekend. So yeah, David Wiggle, thank you for the epic tongue twister. Thank you for the super chat, man. Welcome to the stream, amigo. Welcome. Groovy weekend. Okay, it works. Groovy weekend. Why did I have a problem of saying that before? Groovy weekend. It didn't work before, but now my mouth works. Groovy weekend. It's easy. Why did I have a problem with that before? Can somebody explain that to me? Cyrek, actually, I was kidding. You don't actually have to explain that. Unless you have a reason for it, then yeah, sure, go for it. Sure, go for it. Psych, how are you doing? I'm doing fine. I'm having a groovy weekend. Everything's doing great. I guess open the crate. So yeah, let's open up that red crate. Some of you there at the edge of your seats. Waiting for that red crate. Okay, so we've gotten another set of armor. That's why I've kind of opened it up. At the same time, we've gotten 4 guns and plus another set of armor needed for the hard mode. Have I activated the hard mode? I think so. I'm just going to double check it because I don't remember. Because I don't remember the crate. Because I don't remember activating it. It's like it's because you're not eating enough berries. What? I actually miss blueberries. I used to live in Lithuania, right? For those who don't know, I was born and raised in Lithuania. I lived there for like 20 years. And yeah, for the past 5 years, I lived in France. But for the 20 years that I lived in Lithuania, I had lots of blueberries. I was basically raised on blueberries. I lived near a forest, right? I was basically born and raised in a forest. And there were lots of blueberries. Okay, and now I miss blueberries. And Shaba blueberries, they don't come even close to normal blueberries. And blueberries from the shop are expensive. They're like ridiculously expensive. So there's that. So you hate berry tea? I don't hate berry tea. I don't have an opinion on berry tea. Kinda. Blueberries give me heartburn. Maybe, I don't know. I've eaten so many blueberries that I don't know. You could actually sell blueberries, right? Like, that's so you could kind of earn money. As a teenager, you could gather blueberries. I think it was like 10 kilos of blueberries for 30 bucks maybe. It depended on a summer and on a year. It was from 30 to 70 bucks for 10 kilos of blueberries. Something like that. Wait, was it really in... I don't know, maybe I'm just mistaken. Maybe it's even from $10 to $20 as... Back in the days in Lithuania, we had a different currency. We didn't have euros back then, so I don't remember. I might be just confusing the currency at this time. I think I'm actually confusing the currency. It was just from like $10 for 10 kilos. I think it was $1 per kilo, maybe. I know that it wasn't a lot. So it was $1 per kilo, probably, yes. I'm just confusing things, as I said. I don't remember. It's been a really long time ago. I'm not a boomer yet. I am becoming a boomer. Side hustles. Yes, you could also gather mushrooms and sell mushrooms. Those were the side hustles. If you wanted a new phone, right? That's how you would get a new phone, basically. You just farm, like literally. You'd farm the entire summer. You'd farm those berries and you'd farm the mushrooms. And you could gather like $100. And boom, you got yourself a new phone. Obviously, you'd ask your parents for the extra 100 maybe. But yeah, that was a nice start. Another green ticket, more chevrons. I mean, let's also get these aluminum wires. As I said, we kind of need them to craft aluminum cables. So if I see them, I should pick them up. Today I've played some Scum Survival and I wanted to go and loot now these beds. I wanted to loot these mattresses because in Scum Survival now in mattresses you can find cash. And for some reason part of me wanted to go and loot those mattresses. But hey, we get nothing in mattresses in Last on Earth, so can't loot it. Whatever, let's get everything. It's like, is the floppy crate good? Floppy crate has okay loot, but to get that floppy crate, you need to spend a lot of time clearing it, and you need to spend a lot of resources, so it's not really worth it. If you were getting a guaranteed grenade launcher, at least it would be better. Like, if we could get there a guaranteed grenade launcher, I still don't think it's an amazing crate, but at least it would be a lot better. Nightbot says you're from planet Earth. I'm sure that's a typo. It's not a typo. I am from planet Earth. Unless we're not from planet Earth. I am from planet Earth, guys. I can prove it to you. I breathe oxygen. Is that enough proof? Me breathing oxygen? How do I prove that I even breathe oxygen? I don't know. Let's get the shotty. We have it. Okay. Let's deal with the blind one real quick. You appear more advanced. I really doubt it. You appear more advanced? What does it even mean? What does it mean to appear more advanced? But I'll take it. Thank you. Also, I'm a simple guy, right? Yesterday I saw a video Like, there's some sort of a doctor on YouTube, right? The dude has 10 mil subs or something, and he made a video, why carbonated water is good for you. I didn't, like, really watch the entire video. It doesn't really matter. He said that carbonated water is good for you, and that's it. And, yeah, I kind of, like, skipped through the video. He's like, hey, it helps digestion. It helps some other things. Like, low-key, you'll live forever. So, yeah, I never really liked carbonated water. But if the doctor on YouTube says that carbonated water is good for you, I'll be drinking carbonated water from now on. I am a simple person. You know how boomers find a poster on Facebook? Like a post on Facebook, and they're like, oh, that's true. I'm that guy, except I trust in YouTube. A guy on YouTube that says he's a doctor, says that you can drink carbonated water and it's good for your health. Yeah, sure. I'll start drinking carbonated water. Absolutely. It's kind of weird about carbonated water. In some countries, they drink a lot of carbonated water. Like carbonated water, when I say carbonated water, I mean sparkling water. Like, for example, in Poland, when you go and ask for water there, when you want to buy water, they'll usually give you sparkling water. They'll usually give you carbonated water. From what I've heard, the same thing is kind of in Germany, that majority of the people there just drink carbonated water. And yeah, there's that. I'll make a poll right now about the flat water. There's just basic flat water and carbonated water. Coke or Sprite? I prefer Sprite, to be honest. Oh my god, psych! Yes. You know what? I'm sick and tired of the wall trick. Water is water. Okay. That sounds like a good way to describe water. Can you see this? Yes, I can see this. Yes. Mountain Dew for me. I used to drink... I mean, when I say I used to drink, it's not like I used to drink 10 bottles of Mountain Dew a day. I mean, I've drank maybe 5... maybe 3 bottles of Mountain Dew in my entire life, so it's not like I've drank... always want to say drinking. It's not like I've drank a lot of Mountain Dew. But it was pretty nice. As I like to call it, diabetes in a bottle. There's like so much sugar that my mouth inside would like get sticky. From all the sugar there. But yeah. It was nice. That's all I remember about Mountain Dew. It's been probably like 7 maybe years, maybe 8 years since I drank Mountain Dew. Okay, let's open that up and let's deal with these exploders. Mountain Dew. Did you see that? I avoided the punch. I avoided it. So are you going do area event for the past? Excuse me, I didn't understand anything, but welcome to the stream. That's what I can say, mate. Welcome to the stream. I cannot answer the question because I didn't understand that, but I can tell you hello. Or I can answer the answer is yes or no, whatever you prefer, whatever makes you happy. Yes or no, you can choose the answer. Do you gonna live stream Rust? Am I gonna live stream Rust? Yes, perhaps. I'm thinking about live streaming Rust. Except, as I said many times, Rust is Rust. You either dedicate an entire day, an entire week to Rust, or you just don't play Rust. So there's that. Psych, in They Are Survival, you play in offline? Yes, I play in offline. A lot of comments about They Are. where about people telling me, hey, Sark, play in online mode, play in online. I'm fine in offline, guys. I'm not gonna beat DayR fully. Right, I'm not gonna dedicate my entire life to DayR. It's just a game that we checked out and that's it. It doesn't mean that I'll have to make 1,000 episodes on it. It doesn't mean that I'll have to plaster my walls with DayR posters and everything. Today a little bit of Walking Zombie too. Probably not. We'll see when there will be more The Walking Zombie 2. We will see. Can't promise anything. What I can say though is that recently we have gotten a new update in Sons of the Forest. Like they've added some sort of a new endgame cutscene. I know nothing about it. And yeah, I mean we've already beaten the game. We kind of already know the story and everything. But yeah, I know that there were lots of actually updates. I think there were 3 updates that I haven't checked out yet. So soon-ish, we might start Sons of the Forest again. I don't know when. We have some other games to play, but now Sons of the Forest is on my radar again. Sayak, you are in a commitment with Last on Earth. Remember that before playing any other games. I mean, we are always live streaming Last on Earth every other day. Maybe even tomorrow there will be another Last on Earth live stream. So no worries, buckaroos. Live stream scum multiplayer. That's more of a maybe. I don't know. Scum multiplayer is very boring. And in the next Scum series, like during these series, like we started it and we will continue with playing with mech robots and zombies doing like 10 times more damage than usual. But during next series, I think I'll change up some settings because it is getting frustrating to play with those mech robots. Like there are lots of locations in the game that I'm never gonna just loot because of those mech robots. Like the naval base. I'm not gonna go there. Like I'm not gonna loot it because there are mech robots. Like it's stupid. I'm not going there. There are other places. There are other like some sort of military bases that I'll never loot because there are mech robots. They're just stupid to go there. Like they're near impossible to loot and yeah, because of those mech robots. So I will disable the mech robots during next Scum series because I don't find them interesting. Like the most boring part about Scum Survival are the mech robots in my opinion. Should we loot gas stations? I mean, it's not like we really have to. Once we run out of gasoline or something, we'll see. But hey, that's just my opinion about those mech robots. I really don't like them. Because there are lots of other cool locations that I'd love to loot, but I'm just not gonna loot them. Because they're not worth the time and effort, and I'll die there for sure. Mech robots are silly. Maybe in multiplayer they're fine, right? I don't mind them in multiplayer, I don't care. But in single player, they're just stupid. Some people really like them though. I don't know. Why did that exploder didn't explode? That exploder never explodes for some reason. That exploder never explodes. And mostly those mech robots in Scum Survival, they're not worth for the content. It's like I'll spend 15 minutes sneaking around that mech robot and you'll see only like 15 seconds of it. Like what's the point for me to sneak around for 15 minutes around that mech robot that you won't see anyways? Like it's not intense, it's not nothing. It's just me waiting and looking at that mech robot. I don't know. I really don't like mech robots. Like I really don't like them. They're really bad. You can't distract them, you can't do anything. They're so bad. Like low-key the worst part about Scum Survival, but they kind of make Scum Survival unique. Some people really like them. But as I said, you could remove mech robots from there, and I don't think the game's gonna get much different. I'd rather see a zombie there instead of those mech robots, like some sort of a boss zombie that you could kill, that you could fight. That would be like so much better, at least for me. Are you gonna play The Walking Zombie 2? Yes, there will be more The Walking Zombie 2. I don't know when though, but there will be more The Walking Zombie 2. Open up the door. I will get a new armor. We'll drop this one here, and that's it. We're almost done with the 3rd floor. Buckaroos. Almost done. Have you played Horizon Zero Dawn? No. Is it a PS4 exclusive or is it available on PC? I don't remember. I know what's the game about, kinda. Kind of an RPG, whatever game. I've heard of it, but I haven't played it. 500 HP zombie is lazy. I mean, I don't know how much HP that zombie's supposed to have, but having a bigger boss zombie in Scum Survival instead of mech robots, I think it would be a lot better. Well, at least for me, right? As I said, there are a lot of people in Scum Survival that love mech robots, but... And there's nothing wrong with that, right? They like them, it's fine. But myself, personally, I really don't like mech robots. They're just... silly. They see you, they automatically shoot you, and they even buffed those mech robots. It's cool, right? They made mech robots more interesting. But did it actually make them more interesting? Now they'll throw grenades, they'll throw tear gas, they'll throw whatever other things. Like, you can't even, like, trick those mech robots anymore. Like, they'll just kill you. Like, that's it. Mech robots are there to kill you. Okay. And you can't basically kill those mech robots. You need, like, 20, like, whatever rockets or something. Like, God knows how many bullets to kill it. Like, it's... Yeah. Even before it was hard to kill those mech robots. And now those mech robots throw grenades. They throw tear gas. Tear bombs. Yep. But hey, as I said, that's just my opinion. Might be wrong. That's the beautiful part about opinions. Everybody has one, right? Let's go to the 1st floor. Hope you're having a great day. I gotta know, would you rather us call you by Cairek or Darius? I don't think it really matters. Like, my name is public, so I don't really matter. It doesn't really matter. So I guess that's the answer. It doesn't matter, really. Whichever is easier, I guess. That's it. We did it. I've taken everything there is to take. So hopefully that answers the question. Let's get that. Let's get the floppy crate. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's open it up. Let's get ready for the floppy crate. Are you going to play Undawn? There will be more Undawn videos. I think I have 2 more videos ready for Undawn. But I don't know how many more videos we'll make. Like, the first video performed really well, but other videos won't really perform that well. Like, I'm almost sure about it. But we'll see. I have no idea how will the 2nd or the 3rd part perform. If I had to guess, pretty bad. But I already made 2 more episodes. So now, every time I start a new game on the channel, I usually try to give it, like, maybe at least 3 episodes to give it a nice try. And then we see how it works. So kind of regardless of how those videos perform, I usually try to make now at least 3 episodes on the game. Like 2 or 3 episodes. I mean, it depends, right? Everything depends. So yeah, there will be more Undawn videos. But I can't promise that I'll make like a dozen Undawn videos, that I'll make 50 Undawn videos. Undawn is a fun game, but it's also very, I wouldn't say complicated. There's a lot of goop in it, like literally goop. I usually throw goop everywhere, like the word goop. But Undawn has so much trash for absolutely no reason. Like, Undawn tries to have some sort of a story in the game, which it doesn't have a story. First of all, the story is just bad. It's just like, it's just like 1 out of 10. For a mobile game, like, it's cool. Like, I'm glad that, hey, they are developing cool mobile games. That's great. But the story is just like 1 out of 10, probably. They speak there so much. Like, it's hard to understand. It's so easy to zone off while listening to them. And, yeah, the game isn't even about the story. It's about you reaching level 40 and then level 40, level 50, and then the grind kind of begins. So the story at the very beginning is just there to kind of hook you in. So I don't know. If you would cut out all the fluff from Undawn, it would be kind of cool. I'm not saying that Undawn is bad by no means. I'm saying it's a cool game. I like Undawn. As I said, it's definitely more advanced than Last on Earth. Like, there's no debate about it. Like, I'm sure there is more things to do in Undawn than in Last on Earth. Like, probably that's a fact as well. The game is huge. But it also has a lot of fluff. And I'm talking about it because some people have tried it. Like, some people that I know have tried Undawn because they saw the video that, oh, it might be a good game, right? It has great graphics, so they wanted to see how it works on their phone. And they played it for a bit, and they couldn't, let's say, get past level 15 because then they lost their base. Which, I get it. Like, if you're not willing to spend hours in that game, it'll be complicated. Like, it's so easy to lose your base there. Like, that game is very weird. So much goop going around it. Like, it's easy to lose your base and you can't find it anymore. Like, it's easy. You click on the map and boom, you fast travel to your base. But, like, if you haven't played any similar games like that before, you're not gonna know that. So, there is that. As I said, it's still not a bad game. There's a lot of fluff in it. Fluff? I'm sure fluff is the right word. Yeah, there's lots of fluff in it that probably shouldn't exist. That's why each episode takes like 2 hours to record and it's only a 20 to 30 minute episode. Because you guys, you wouldn't believe how long are these dialogues. So I try to either leave like one word or like one sentence of the entire dialogue in the video. Or I just don't even leave any dialogues and I just explain what we do because like those dialogues are oof. Top tier graphics too. Graphics are pretty nice though. Yeah, graphics are amazing. But yeah, as I said, if you don't bother about that story, which you beat that story, I'm sure the game gets better after that. Like, I haven't even tried PvP there. I don't even know how to enter PvP there. I have a quest saying that, hey, you have to go to arena, but I don't even know how to get to that arena. And I have like, what, 5-6 hours in Undawn, and I still don't even know how to do arenas in that game. And I already have a quest, like one of the basic quests to do it, but I don't know how to go there. You click on it, it doesn't tell me where to go to arenas. I didn't research, I didn't bother about it, but like I can't even go PvP. I know it's in the game, but I don't know how to go PvP. Is it multiplayer? Yes, Undawn has multiplayer. Absolutely. Gasoline. I don't know how multiplayer works. Maybe you guys can confirm. In Undawn, when you play multiplayer, PvP especially, in PvP, do you go up against like mobile players? Do they go up against PC players or not? Is it cross-platform in multiplayer, or in multiplayer you only go against people with mobile devices, and PC players go against PC players? Have you considered playing some horror games such as FNAF or Slender Man? I've made a few FNAF videos, even FNAF VR videos. Heck yeah. Okay, let's disassemble 3 guns. Everyone. Okay, so everyone plays there. Okay. We need to recycle 3 weapons. Ladies and gentlemen. And how many of you are playing Undawn? Does it get better later on? Or no? Do you think This War of Mine is a pretty okay game? I have made like 2 episodes on This War of Mine. I think I've also live streamed This War of Mine. It's a fun game. I wanted to play more of it. Like, it's kind of on my to-do list. I need to rewatch my older videos. I need to watch maybe some tips and tricks about Undawn again. Not Undawn, but the This War of Mine. Because I wanted to make another This War of Mine video, but I totally don't remember how to play again. How to play that game. And to play that game, I actually have to know how to play it. It's a bit complicated, and I haven't played it, so it would take me about an hour to remember how to play it. So yeah, there will be more This War of Mine, hopefully. There's a chance. It's on my to-do list. Final Fantasy fan at all? Never heard of... never played Final Fantasy. I've heard that it's a huge game. I think recently they released a new one, but I never played it. Planning to play the new one on the channel at all? Yeah, as I said, there's a new one, but... Yeah, I don't know if I'll play it. I don't know if people will be interested in Final Fantasy. So there's that. Talking of VR, you haven't made a video with it for too long. VR videos usually perform worse, and they take so much more effort to make that it's not worth it. That's pretty much it. Like, I'd like to make another VR video. They are fun to make, but there's so much hassle. It'll take me like just at least like probably 2 to 3 hours just to prepare to record it. Because I haven't done that in a long time now, so I'll have to remember everything again. And it doesn't even work all the time. It's weird. In VR, there is a lot of motion, like a lot of shaking things. Because when you wear the VR headset, like nothing's kind of shaking for you, but in the recording, like every little movement is just constantly like shaking there. So you need to activate a special application for the VR movement to be smoothed out, so it looks a lot better. But to activate that thing, you have to go through like so many different hoops and everything. It's weird. And I don't even remember how I've done that last time, so it'll take me like half an hour to do it again, and it doesn't even always work. If you click like some sort of a button, sometimes it just doesn't work, then you have to redo it again. And redoing that requires you re-entering the game, restarting everything. It's weird, it's complicated. It shouldn't be that complicated, but it is. VR set is lying in the corner crying, probably. Hopefully it doesn't have any spider webs inside of it. Hopefully that VR headset doesn't have any spider webs. And yeah, plus the microphone. I got the special mic just for the VR headset. I mean, you saw the microphone, right? They attached to the VR headset. If you've seen those VR videos. It doesn't even work properly anymore. Like, sometimes it just disconnects and it doesn't work. Like, I would record a video and, like, for the 10 minutes, there would be no sound and then it would reconnect again. Like, for absolutely no reason whatsoever. Like, if you touch it, like, it connects, disconnects, connects, disconnects. And I don't hear when it disconnects. So every 5 to 10 minutes, I have to keep checking if the microphone is still working. So as I said, there's so many things about that VR that I don't really want to play it again. Any tips about Last on Earth? Make sure to check out my free-to-play playlist. Link is down in the description. There I basically share all the tips and tricks that I know about Last Day on Earth. LDoE Raid Player 9060. Let's go. Maybe some other VR headsets are easier to use. Like, there's that Valve Index, but I kind of doubt it. That it is easier to record with it. Like, recording with the VR is not hard, but like recording properly is a bit more difficult. In any case, I think I know how to raid this base. Let's go for it, ladies and gentlemen. How long has it been since Last on Earth update? Recently, we have gotten the transport hub. But how long has it been since the last update? How long has it been since the transport hub update? Does anybody know? A month, maybe? I think about a month. Probably. I think about a month. But at least that update was decent. Like, seriously, a W. Like, that Transport Hub update was definitely a W. One of the better updates that we've gotten in the game, for sure. Get the new Apple VR headset. You probably won't even be able to play games on it. Like, they haven't teased anything about that, right? So, it doesn't even mean you'll be able to connect it to your computer. Like, it already has a PC in it, but obviously you won't be able to play any good games on it anyways. Like, I don't think it'll have Steam on it, so how you're gonna play with it, like... Yeah, it's pretty cool. From what I know. But again, it's not even out yet. Goodbye, floater bloaters. Goodbye, floater bloaters. Floater bloater. Why is it a floater? What does it do? It's not a floater. It doesn't do anything. Okay, bloater, maybe I get it. He's kind of bloated, but the floater? Okay. Month and a half. It's already been over a month since we've gotten that transport hub. Okay. Okay. So far we are getting like literal sewer water. Just to rhyme with the bloater, maybe. Okay, let's deal with another wave of these zombies. Only me and my home screen. I see Last on Earth with the Christmas theme. You mean the icon? I think I have it. I have it with the Christmas theme as well. Maybe. People who drown are called floaters. Okay. So you think that zombie drowned? That's what's called a floater bloater? Maybe. But they are not near water or anything. I don't know. It do be like that. Please play Jurassic Survival and make sure that you have the best experience, says Nick. Whoa! Jurassic Survival. Jurassic Survival. Jurassic Survival. Okay, I didn't find any memes. I wanted to find a nice meme to share here, but I couldn't find anything special. Well, basically, don't kick it. It's already dead. Jurassic Survival, dude. Jurassic Survival! Why do devs give no communication or announcement for what they're working on? The lack of communication is killing the community. How can we get them to be more active, says Eric. I don't even know, honestly. I have no idea. It's been their problem since day one. Since the game was released, like, they weren't really great at communication. And now they stopped communicating at all. Like, they still kind of communicate on Discord, but they don't give any sneak peeks. They don't give anything. And also, none of the content creators have any sneak peeks as well. Like, before, they used to give, like, some sort of a sneak peek to content creators. They'd give a sneak peek to, like, the general public and everything. They'd, like, share that stuff on their social media. Plus, they'd give, like, some sort of a more exclusive sneak peek for content creators. Like, to create more hype and everything. But now, nobody gets anything. No sneak peeks. No nothing. And I don't know why it's like that. It's sad. I mean, they're still trying to take care of the community, right? They still, like, do some sort of a random post. But, yeah, I mean... Like, they'll do some sort of an event on Discord. Like, share your location and add, like, this picture of, like, Last on Earth character in your location that you visited, like, in real life or something, in Photoshop or whatever. It's like, it's cool that they have that. But, like, okay. How about a sneak peek? Hmm? How about a sneak peek? They have some drawing contests, which are cool. Right? At least they have something. I'm not saying that that's bad, that's great. But how about a sneak peek? Tiny sneak peek. But hey, you know what? We're kind of working on the helicopter. Might come out maybe next year. Okay. Thanks for nothing. I mean, that would be a good sneak peek. That'd be a pretty bad sneak peek. We're working on the helicopter. It's never coming out. See you later. Do you have any base designs? There are no base designs for any free-to-play or whatever mid-game players, as you're asking, as build whatever base you want and then just expand on it, and that's it. Okay, let's call these raiders again. Will you play it? Are you talking about Jurassic Survival? No. I thought it was pretty obvious. Why would I play it? Back in the days, Jurassic Survival. I mean, it used to be okay, I guess. But yeah. Oops. Didn't mean to take everything. Okay, now let's get ready for the transport hub. I will take some of these weapons. Another Genesis gun. AKs, this stuff. That should be more than enough. That's enough weapons. There's enough weapons. Also the floppy crate. We also need to do the floppy crate, guys. Let's go for it right now. I wanted to tell you to remind me, but let's go for the floppy crate now. Okay, let's drop it here, and I'm going for it. We have everything. Give them spears. We could have given them spears as well. And we also need a drone. Yes, we also need to get the drone. Okay, let's go over here. Let's get that floppy crate, and then let's go to the transport hub. Please clear the farm. We've literally just cleared the farm location half an hour ago, maybe 20 minutes ago. So we have cleared it. Why you stopped posting the infected? People didn't want more infected. That's why there's no more of the infected. But like, I am the people. I want the infected. There's no more of the infected. That is it. Oops, didn't mean to actually fight these guys. I'm just picking fights here for sport, for no reason. Not the infected. Yes, we didn't get the infected crate. Okay, let's open it up. Oops. And let's see what kind of goods we can get here. Anything good? Anything useful? Nothing again. No grenade launchers. That's why this crate would have been so much better if we had guaranteed grenade launchers. Like, if we get one guaranteed grenade launcher plus, like, everything that we have here, and sometimes maybe 2 grenade launchers, this crate is a lot better. It would become a lot better. Why you stopped posting videos? What do you mean I stopped posting videos? I literally posted a video yesterday. I'm sorry, HappyCairek. You're forgiven. You're absolutely forgiven. Do you at least have tips for building a base? Build level 4 walls. Build steel walls. That's the only tip I can give there. But HappyCairek, I don't have steel. That's it. There's no more tips. There's no more tips and tricks. Don't build level 1, level 2 walls because zombies will destroy them. If you want to build walls, build level 3 walls right away. As zombies will keep destroying your level 1 and level 2 walls. So don't build any walls at all. And when you're ready, start building level 3 walls. Like 1 wall by 1 wall. Save up steel and build a 3x3 steel room. And start from there. Some people will suggest building a 4x4, a 5x5. I mean, you can build whatever you want. I started from 1x1 steel room. Okay, I had my steel room and people kept making fun of me because I had my 1x1 steel room and I kept telling, oh guys, this is my steel room. And everybody, when they'd see it, they'd laugh. They're like, oh my god, haha, that's not a steel room. That was my steel room. And then from 1 by 1 it became a 3 by 3. That's why we have these doors here. So yeah. This was kind of my main room a while ago. But yeah. There's that. Okay, let's try to quickly sort out the inventory and let's go to the transport hub. Let's also not forget the drone. I have to say it out loud. Not forget the drone. But have you grinded the settlement today? That is a good question. That is a nice question. I mean, I don't need to bring this armor and put that armor anywhere. I mean, I'll just use it. Copper. The aluminum wires. Back in the old days, I lived in 1 by 1 steel room. Sarek likes this Python. Yes, I agree. That was my life. I used to live in a 1 by 1 steel room. And it was my steel room and I liked it. Wait, those C4s don't fit here? Yes, they do. Then why didn't I place them there? Hi, Zach. I'm working on my brick walls. I have a little over half of my base house done, says Nancy Girl. Welcome to the stream, and good luck with your brick walls. It does take quite a while to build, but little by little, you will build them. That's what I know. Little by little, you will get them. I mean, I don't know how much is 1 wall a day. Is it a lot? Maybe it is a lot. But yeah, I'm sure you'll build it. You will get it little by little, day by day, you will get them. Okay, let's drop the steel... Not the steel, but the electronic circuits. That electronic circuit will go here. The same goes also for level 4 walls. Not only level 5 walls. Little by little, you will build your walls there. Well, let's say you want to gather 5 steel a day. Like, set a goal, get 5 steel a day, and that's it. And in a month, you'll get 150 steel. In a few years, you will be able to have a nice base. Right? Well, maybe sooner than in a few years. What's the point of brick walls? Are they going to release metal cutter soon? Nah, brick wall is just there for the memes. Like, I wouldn't advise anyone to build those brick walls, but if you already have a full base and you want to build brick walls, I mean... You can build brick walls. Why not? I've built some brick walls. Because they were fun to build. But doesn't mean that you should build them. They're pointless. Kinda. Who knows? Maybe one day we will get a metal cutter. But I really doubt it. I think metal cutter would break the game, but... Let's see. Some people want metal cutters. And... I mean, I don't care. They might add metal cutters to the game. But at the same time... There'd be so much negativity about those metal cutters that people don't realize that. Like, sometimes people want something and people aren't always right. Like, if you give people a choice, they want metal cutters. Like, I've done polls here on the channel a few times, and every time I ask about a metal cutter, guys, would you want a metal cutter? Like, majority of the people, more than 50% of the people vote for yes, they'd want a metal cutter. But, like, it's horrible. Okay, we gotta get a drone. Let's get a drone. But it is bad. I've already made an entire video about why metal cutter would be a bad idea in Last on Earth, but like some people still don't care. They still want a metal cutter. They don't realize that... They don't realize that that would be bad. They just don't understand that. It's the same thing like, oh, would you give $1 million to everybody? Like, probably majority of the people would say yes, but that's not gonna be good. Like, that $1 million will become worthless. You'll buy a loaf of bread with that $1 million, and that's it. Okay, I think we got everything. Because, yeah, with metal cutters, so let me explain that again for those who maybe didn't watch that video. If you get a metal cutter, right? If they introduce a metal cutter to the game, you will be able to raid perhaps one maybe base in your entire life that has steel walls, because there aren't even a lot of bases to raid that have steel walls. Second of all, you are not raiding real players So your base will get raided. If you have steel walls, your base will get raided. And I can only imagine the price of that metal cutter. The metal cutter is going to be expensive to get. A steel wall to repair is not a stone wall to repair. Stone walls are already hard to repair, but they're easy compared to steel walls. They're nothing. So when your base gets raided and a bot cuts down your steel wall, you're not going to be happy. Like now, if you raid often, every day you will lose a steel wall. Like 99% of the players won't be able to keep up with it. Like your base will get raided. You'll lose your loot from the base because your steel walls will be destroyed. That's it. That's all there is to it. Why would you want a bot to destroy your steel walls? Like you'll have to pay the price for nothing. It's not like a real player raided your base and you know that real player grinded for that metal cutter. So you won't get any bases to raid with metal cutters and your base will be raided with metal cutters. That's it. So why bother? Why would anybody want the metal cutter? Like, it's already difficult. Like, most of the players can't even build a 3x3 steel room. Like, it's already difficult and takes a lot of time. Why would anybody want the metal cutter? Unless, again, they change some things. They change some fundamental things on how raids work. They add new raids. Maybe. That would make more sense, but even then... Agree, plus they're gonna destroy like 3, 4, 5 walls. Exactly. Like, those metal cutters will be harder to get than ATV transmissions, and yet they'll destroy like 2, 3, 4 steel walls daily. Probably. Like, okay. So that would be very bad. Why isn't anyone talking about upgrading your settlement floor and walls? Because it's goop. Why would you upgrade your settlement floor and walls? I think maybe you need to upgrade that for like level 4 resources, maybe, to craft new workbenches. But upgrading your settlement is just goop. I don't know. Maybe that's why nobody talks about it, because it is absolutely pointless. Okay, let's dodge. Oh, wow. Okay, I was able to dodge that. That's good. If the steel was already the best, why do they still make brick walls? Pretty sure they intended to add the metal cutter. They've added brick walls, like, what, 2 years ago? A year ago? 2 years ago? Maybe somebody can correct me on that. They've been in the game for a long time. And brick walls are unrealistic for everybody. They added brick walls for the hardcore players. They had brick rooms in the shop, right? They have removed brick rooms from the shop, correct? If I'm not mistaken. I think they just added content for endgame players there. If you want content, there's more content. That's it. You could buy that brick room for, I guess, $200 before. They removed that offer from the shop for some reason. If it was still in the shop, I'd stay the day. That was just... They added brick walls to grab money from the players, but they removed those brick walls from the shop. I don't know why. So, I don't know why they added brick walls. They just added them because why not? But yeah, as I said, I don't think metal cutter is coming. And if it's coming, then it'll be bad for the game. As I said, I don't care about the metal cutter. It's not like it would affect me. But as I said, I know that that would affect the game badly. Like, nobody would ever raid. Like, that's it. Raids would basically die. Kinda. You could still build lots of level 1 walls around your steel walls and everything, but why would you build steel walls then? Like, just repairing your steel walls is pointless. Like, then it's useless to build those steel walls. Like, why build even steel walls? Like, I'd just stay on level 3 walls. Like, unless you build level 5 walls right away. Building steel walls will literally become pointless. Like, nobody should build level 4 walls then. That's it. You'll only get to level 3 walls. But hey, who knows? And you know, if we had that metal cutter since the beginning of the game, that'd be fine. But now a lot of people have metal bases. And they worked years towards those metal bases. A lot of people also spend real money to get those metal bases. And now let's say they introduce a metal cutter and boom, their base gets raided. They lose those steel walls. Like, why? That'd be too brutal. That'd be too much drama for nothing. So I don't think they'll add that. And I really don't think we need a metal cutter. Like, there are other things that they need to add to the game before that metal cutter. No, don't punch it. Idiot. What do I have? 2 Glocks here. Where did they get them from? Okay, 1 Glock only. I thought that one is unupgraded Glock as well. What's your favorite era of Last Day on Earth? When it came out, that was the best era. Actually, I liked Season 3. Season 3 felt great. I remember Season 3 very well. Because when Season 3 came out, developers let content creators create content about that season. Yeah, about the Bunker Bravo and everything. So there was a lot of hype around it. So there was a lot of hype around the ATV. Like, everybody's been waiting for that ATV basically since the release of the game. Finally, it came out. They let content creators make content early. So, yeah, probably that was my favorite era. I don't know if that was the best era for Last on Earth, but that was my favorite era. Because everybody was just hyped. Like, I was grinding that Bunker Bravo daily, basically. Well, every time it resetted. Like, I grinded it off camera, even. Bruh. Which I don't grind anything off camera. That was, like, basically one of the things that I grinded off camera. I have even grinded, like, that Bunker Bravo off camera. I would wake up and I'd, like, go clear Bunker Bravo to get whatever resources to get that ATV. So, yeah. That was pretty cool. Back when you had to play on your phone. I mean, I played it on my phone only for a few days. I don't think I played Last Night Fell on my phone for a lot. They should add a chainsaw to make grinding basic wooden resources easier. Late game it becomes annoying and the quality of life decreases with the wood chopping we have to do. Yes, indeed. We had a similar topic at the beginning of this live stream. I don't know if you were there or not. But yeah, as I said, having like a lumber mill location would be cool as well. Like, you could clear that lumber mill, and as a reward, you'd be able to get wood from those chests. So it wouldn't be as boring. Like, it wouldn't be time-consuming and annoying of... you wouldn't have to waste your time farming. You would just clear a lumber mill, like another location, boom, you'd get a few stacks of wood. It would be a lot better. Or a chainsaw. Or whatever. Or you clear a lumber mill, you get, let's say, resources plus you get a chainsaw. Boom. That'd be epic. That'd be amazing. Chainsaw is actually a good idea. Seriously. No, but they want you to buy rations. They also want you to buy rations. That is true. Like, stones and wood are 50-50 to get. I think you do get some rations for free. Wait, do you get any rations here now? Or am I tripping? I'll check how many rations you get from this season for free. I think 0, ladies and gentlemen. I think you get 0 rations. Yeah, they actually gave 0 rations in the season pass. That's not only sad, that's just disgusting. You know what's more disgusting? This Gold Rush event. Just because it's a Gold Rush event, it's already bad. Like, why would there be an event? And the rewards for the coins that you spend here are just straight up ridiculous. So bad. Like, that, I can't even describe. I can't even fathom. I can't even begin to describe how bad that is. You missed it. You get 10. Okay, so you do get 10 rations. Where was it? Where you get 10 rations? At the beginning or at the end? I mean, for free-to-play players, I know you get in the paid pass. I'm talking about the free-to-play players. Here, I see you can get rations here. I'm talking for free-to-play players. I know you can get rations from the paid pass. But for the free-to-play players, I don't see any. I think, guys, you meant the paid pass. So yeah, so that's kind of trash. We should be able to get some rations. I mean, 10 rations per season is kind of enough to farm enough stones and wood, kinda. That's decent. But yeah, you can't even auto-farm ash logs. Settlement has rations. I mean, you still can get some of the rations. Yes, I mean, it is possible to get them. But yeah, as I said, you can't really do everything with rations. You can't auto-clear the swamp location. Oh no, I didn't get the spread shot. Unbelievable. Oops, didn't mean to get that. How did I break this armor already? I don't remember. Unless I came here with the broken armor. Perhaps. Last on Earth gods are very stingy. Oh yes, they are. They're not stingy with bolts though. You can get look at this bolts! Again, they're here! And ball bearings, like, why? Why? Like, can somebody explain to me why? Has anybody taken bolts from this transport hub? Do we have at least a single person in the chat that has taken a bolt back to their base? If you needed it, like actually needed it. Not like, oh, I have 1,000 bolts and I'm gonna take more bolts. But like you actually needed those bolts. It's ridiculous. It is honestly ridiculous. Somebody said, yes, me. Guys, of course, you'll just say that to say it. You're lying to me. Me. Yes, me. Yeah, yeah, of course, all of you taking those bolts. Then guys, stop complaining. If you took those bolts and you needed those bolts, then don't complain. We have enough locations in the game. We don't need the ATV. We don't need the helicopter. Because if you need bolts from the transport hub, you're not ready for the helicopter. That's like pretty... That's like pretty simple, right? As long as you take bolts from the transport hub, you're not ready for the helicopter. So to all of those people that said that they took bolts here, forget about the helicopter. You ain't getting it. And maybe devs know that. Maybe they check like, oh, this dude still majority of the players take bolts from the transport hub. How can we release a helicopter? They're not ready. Sir, they're not ready. They're still farming bolts in the transport hub. Bolts are everywhere, but people still take bolts from the transport hub. I took duct tape here. I don't have space for duct tape. So there, that's it. The CEO of Lazarus like, nope, we're not ready for the helicopter yet. We're not ready. They're not ready yet, sir. Now guys, tell me that I'm wrong. What are you doing with those bolts? I'm like legit curious. They're everywhere. You have unlocked a transport hub. So you have a lot of resources at the base already. It's not like you're a new player. It's not like you've just started playing the game and you need those bolts. So you've been playing this game for a while now and you still need bolts? I'm not saying it's bad. Maybe you need the bolts. Like, you took the bolts. It's fine. I'm not saying that you shouldn't take those bolts. I'm just saying that it's surprising. To upgrade the chopper. Yeah. But as I said, some people just take everything they find. Oh, cameras! I can recycle them. They'll recycle every resource. Mods. You need bolts for mods, but I mean, you have plenty of mods everywhere. Plenty of bolts everywhere. And more bolts here. Again, guys, if you need bolts, you can take bolts. I'm not telling you to not take those bolts. It's not... You do what you want, people. If you want to take bolts, you can take bolts. Maybe that's why we get the bolts, right? Maybe I'm out of touch. As I said, that's why we don't have the helicopter. Why would we get a helicopter when you still need bolts? Bolts! I mean, it's not like they take a lot of space, right? Only a few racks. I unlocked the transport hub just to get the bolts. Hell yeah. That's the right way to farm bolts. By unlocking the transport hub. And again, if you need bolts, you need bolts. I'm not saying anything about it. As I said, you do what you gotta do. If you need it to get bolts, then take them. If you need them for your mods, then take them. Did they remove the miner? No, no, it's still in the game. Why would they remove that? And where did you get that info from? I mean, I'm ready to open up one of these doors. I don't know what kind of a boss we get there. A butcher, perhaps? I didn't get bandages for the boss fight. Perhaps we have bandages here. Should have brought bandages from the base. No, we only have 10 bandages. Whatever. I have only first aid because that's going to be tough. I have 4 bandages, though. Okay, that's the butcher. That is the butcher. Those turkeys are going to come out. Bruh. Somebody said just fight the butcher, lower his health to 1000, and then just stay in one spot and attack him. But I'll use a lot of first aid kits. And I feel like that's kind of silly. So I'm not gonna do that. Okay, I will prep this AK. Okay, so we'll lower his health to over here. I'm gonna go a bit lower. I want to deal with that turkey. I want to deal with that turkey. Oh no, I missed it! I messed it up! He's gonna heal up! I messed it all up. Unbelievable. Stupid schmuck. I'm an idiot. I forgot that I have to sprint forward. Whatever, let's let that guy here. Let's get him here. Okay, he just healed again. Let's get the AK. And let's get those wild turkeys. That's it. They're here. He can't heal up now. There's one more turkey! Where did it come from? You schmuck! Okay, he's gonna start yelling. The turkeys were released. Okay, come back. The dude's gonna yell again, and then I'll run towards those turkeys one more time. Okay, the dude started yelling. Let's go back up. Kill the turkeys. He's gonna go after them. I will get here another Glock. As long as he doesn't scream here too close, we'll be fine. That's why I want to lure him a bit lower. Why doesn't your Uzi miss? Because of the mod for stability. Okay. That's why we have here a fully modded AK to deal with those turkeys faster as soon as they spawn. And that's it. Then I lure the butcher lower and I try to stay above him so that when he yells, I'm ready to run. Okay, there we go. The dude yelled. I'm ready to go here. Destroyed all the turkeys, and that is it. The butcher is dead. We destroyed that schmuck. We did it, ladies and gents. We did it. Plus, we've gotten this terminal card. I'm surprised that this boss doesn't drop any bolts in the pocket. He could do that. Or some rope. And this Charlie card. Sorry, you can recycle it and get plastics. Okay. Okay. It's like, what's the hardest thing to do in Last Minute for the past years we've been playing? I don't know. Again, it would have to... I'd have to define what's hard. So, actually, I don't know. The most difficult thing that I had to get was the ATV, probably. That's it. I guess let's activate this terminal and let's open up a few crates. Just as always, ladies and gents, you will be able to vote which crate to open up. So, which crate to open up? 1, 2, and 3 or 4. Which crate to open up? Ladies and gentlemen, you can vote, and these are the crates that we have. This one, the BPD crate, and this classified crate. Let's see. Whichever guys you want, right? I'll open up that crate. Yeah. Most difficult thing to do now is to upgrade your walls and floors in the settlement, but why would you upgrade them? It is probably difficult, but I'm not even gonna bother about upgrading them. It's kinda eh. It's kind of eh at best. It's like, seriously, how can I get a lot of plastics? Well, recycle those cards that I just showed there. You can recycle cards and get plastics. Plus, you can get plastics from police department. It's kind of common-ish. It's not very common, but it is common. Where's the poll? It's here. It's in the chat. It is in the chat. So at first the 3rd crate was winning, now the 4th crate is winning. So it is weird. I'm gonna give it a few more minutes, guys. Check the chat. In the chat, there's a poll. Participate in the poll. Because the 3rd crate was winning, now the 4th crate is winning. Last time I've opened up the classified crate and it was kind of goop. Maybe it's time for us to open up this crate. 4th was never opened. It's a 0 place. Dude, we've opened up so many 4th crates. People always open the 3rd crate. We've opened up so many 4th crate. Whatever. Whichever guys you want. We've opened up the 4th one already. Containers, bro. Oh, we haven't opened up the containers yet. Okay, so you can guys still keep voting then. Still keep voting for which crate to open up, and I'll go and open up the containers because I still haven't opened them up. Still haven't done. We still haven't done that. So whichever you guys choose, I'll open that one up. I feel like the 3rd one will be better than the 4th one, but maybe the 4th one is also okay. To be honest, I don't know. Doesn't really matter. So guys, you choose, and then I'll open up that crate. Then I will open it up. You have a lot of guns. Open the last one. The last one and the 3rd one probably give the same amount of guns, by the way. And you can never have too many guns. Do you get a guaranteed bag in the 4th crate? Nope, you don't. Okay, we just got an engine here. We'll just drop it outside. Why not? It's not a guaranteed. I've opened up like maybe 4 or 5 4th crates. Like 4 or 5 of those classified crates, and I've never gotten a tactical backpack there. The 3rd chest gives more guns. Yeah, the 3rd chest is probably a better option. Overall, the 3rd chest gives better loot. But people voted for the 4th one, so I'll probably open up the 4th one. Oh, another kitty. Welcome. Welcome. So yeah, let's open up the 4th crate. Both of those crates are not bad. The 4th and the 3rd crate. But hey, guys, you voted for the 4th crate. 42% of people voted for the 4th crate, and 37% of people voted for the 3rd crate. And the rest were on the 2nd and 1st crate. Okay, so let's open up the 4th crate then. Let's get it. Let's see what kind of goods we can get here. A lot of you are saying no. You guys voted for it. And we have gotten 2 Genesis guns. We have gotten some copper wires. And that is it, basically. Plus some aluminum cables. Okay. Understandable. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. How do I bring this stuff back to the base? I need to probably drop some stuff in the chopper. That's what we'll do. I voted for 3. Well, didn't vote hard enough. Did you? Where are the drone mods? You never get any. Even if I got any drone mods, They'd be useless as I can't use them anyways. Actually, I'll just drop here guns. It'll be faster to sort out the inventory. There we go. But even if I got drone mods, I wouldn't be able to assemble them because I don't have the drone assembling table, and it's super hard to get. Like, I need to progress there in the settlement a lot. Like, a lot. Yeah, there's nothing else. Thanks for the transistors and more wirings here. Thank you. Actually, maybe wirings are important now. Maybe. I don't know. Doubt it. Maybe. At least that crate didn't give any bolts. When is the next free-to-play episode? Soon-ish. I don't know when. It will be out. I just don't know when. So there's that. We need free-to-play videos. I don't know if you actually need the free-to-play videos, but there will be more free-to-play videos. As I said, I already have an episode, but I don't know when it's coming out. It is coming out, but I can't promise when. What about Last on Earth roast video? There's nothing to roast in Last on Earth. Why would I roast anything? Why would I do that? Dealer wants wires these days, maybe. Maybe. Now we need to find space to drop the armor. I already didn't have enough space last time. And now we have even less space. Ooh. I'll have to delete some of it. Then some broken, like this broken SWAT armor. There we go. Now we have more space for this Battle Raiders armor. I think it was introduced in the police season. In the police season, yeah. In the prison season, not actually the police season. You know, the classified crate was whatever. We've gotten the aluminum cables, and I don't mind that. I don't mind those aluminum cables. And yeah, the drone table, for those who do not know. This is the drone assembly table. I don't have any of these iron parts. Do I have any iron frames? Maybe. I need also 40 of these copper wires. Well, we need a lot of things. I'm angry with the devs, so you roast them for us. It's a silly idea. As I said, I'm not gonna roast anybody. Why would I do that? Oh no, oh no. I clicked the wrong button. Okay, we sorted it out kind of quickly. We still have rotors and batteries for drones that I could drop here, perhaps. There we go. Now the bike blueprint thing. The biker magazine, I mean. We have 10 of those. Whoa, we could bring that stuff to Jennifer one day. One day, that's the keyword. We have so many of that stuff. I'll just yeet it. Like, how much of it do we have here? A few stacks, probably 100. If we'll need more, we'll get more. It's fine. Where's they are? There will be more they are. Sure, there will be more they are. Trust me. But your chopper is max level, ain't it? No, it's not maxed yet. I still need like 10, maybe 15 levels, but I have only one perk to level up there, and I don't know if that's the durability or something. It's kind of pointless. It's a pointless perk, that's why I haven't leveled it up yet. Okay, let's drop it here, and let's probably take a shower. Why not? I'm stinking a little bit. I might as well take a short shower here. There you go. Will you ever play Minecraft again? I don't know. It's like I raided the base with many katanas and a lot of Glocks today, says Hitman. Very nice. Congratulations on your raid. Set an alarm and grind chopper off camera, says Matthew. That's a great idea. Oh, the game just lagged. Whoa, that was a horrible lag. Before the game wouldn't lag like that. Now it lags. And I've heard from some of you guys as well that it lags like that as well. So, It's just, A big, Why it started lagging. I think we've gotten one of the updates where developers said that, hey, we're working on back-end stuff so that it doesn't lag anymore. And we have now more lags than ever, probably. To be like that. It's fine. You know what else is fine? Us touching grass. Well, I still have GeoGuessr Premium. I will use it. Okay, let's go Battle Royale. And let's begin. I'm the first one. Wow, it's gonna take a while to probably gather a team here. So yeah, let's grind a little bit of GeoGuessr at the very end. And then let's skedaddle. It's like, when are you gonna stream Scum again? There will be Scum videos. When there's another Scum live stream, I don't know. Okay, so this thing doesn't work for some reason today. Maybe there will be no GeoGuessr. Maybe. Yeah, for some reason it doesn't want to load up today. Well, it doesn't matter, ladies and gentlemen. It will take forever. So, we'll be wrapping it up then. Thanks for joining, everybody. See you tomorrow with another video. Perhaps a live stream. I don't know yet. We'll see. HappyCairek from the future will decide. It's something to decide for the future HappyCairek, not for me. So, take care, ladies and gentlemen. And see you later, everybody. Take care, peeps. And see you later. Take care, everybody. Thanks for joining and take care.